And when the International Criminal Court issues a warrant for the arrest of Netanyahu and Yoav Gallant, they are sanctioned by the United States. So you can clearly see the international law itself is really in ruins. But we have to keep up the fight, and we have to understand who our enemy is. I mean, there are many people who equate Zionism with being Jewish. That's of course what the Zionists do. But there are some in our own movement who also make that mistake, and I think it should be clear. Zionism was the adopted policy of Christian theory long before Jews took it up. In fact, Christian Zionism predated Jewish Zionism by 400 years. Although Jews are the moral alibi of what has happened, they are not the reason, and people have to understand who their enemy is if they're going to fight it successfully. Now, we should, despite the horrors in Gaza, I think we can be clear that Zionism has lost its narrative. Today, Zionism is seen as a far-right ideology, and I've written a book which basically says that Zionism is a mirror reflection of what the Nazis did when Yoav Gallant declared that Palestinians were human animals. He was repeating word for word what Heinrich Himmler said in October the 4th, 1943 about Jews, Russians and other undimensions. So we can be quite clear, we have won the battle of ideas. The populations of the West oppose what's happening in Gaza today, but our ruling class does not. And we have therefore prisoners, not simply I am on trial, 1,024, 6 of whom are on hunger strike because of the denied the right to bail. Natalie Streckler's prisoners in Jersey, and then many other prisoners or people facing trial. So they need to be supported because they are part and parcel of the movement, and we cannot allow any section of the movement to get up. But we will see victory over Zionism. I firmly believe, as Iran Pape said, we are seeing Zionism next final but most bloody stage. And we have to say quite clearly that Israel and Zionism have to go. So free Palestine.